What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Rocky16 here, and man, I'm not gonna lie, this episode had me so hype. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about Boruto episode 65, Father and Son. Man, finally, like, the manga adaptation is getting adapted in the anime. For you guys that don't know, in the Naruto the movie, the first instance where we've ever seen Boruto, besides the Naruto manga. After the Chunin exam, they go out and they fight Momoshiki and Kinshiki in their little dimension where Sasuke teleports everybody to. And Momoshiki actually eats Kinshiki and absorbs his power. But in the movie, he actually turns into a reddish, like, demon-looking thing. And in the manga and in this week's episode, he actually transformed into his real form, which is like a demon, but it looks way better to me. He also has a yellow Rinnegan on his palms and his forehead. And man, this week's episode had me hype. I'm not gonna lie. Like, come on, the battle scenes were crazy. Momoshiki destroyed the four Kages. Like, they were nothing. He took all of them out instantly. Even Boruto was like, wow, he took them out in an instant. Like, Momoshiki is nothing to play with. I'm not gonna lie. In this form, he really showed out. That was until he had to go up against the GOATs, you feel me? Naruto and Sasuke. Double teaming him. Not quite like they did in the movie, but in my opinion, a lot better. Like, the choreography of this fight was amazing. I just can't, honestly, it was so beautiful. Like, the way they were combining their attacks, when they actually got serious. You see in the beginning of the fight, Momoshiki's beating them using crazy ass taijutsu, just punching the crap out of everybody, making quick work of them. And when Naruto and Sasuke decide to get serious, boy, they get serious. You see Naruto transforms into his Biju mode. Sasuke shows off his Rinnegan activated, and they go ham. I'm not gonna lie, they go ham. They even force him to create like a chakra staff, that red chakra that Kinshiki used to use, but to no avail, because Sasuke's Shuriken Jutsu comes into play again. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like, oh god. Naruto uses shadow clones to separate all the shuriken. Sasuke pulls them in with his strings. You know how he used to do it in part 1. He used to bring them back. So yeah, a lot of like throwbacks to part 1, and I really appreciate that. Another thing, we actually got a giant kaiju fight, but that was later on. Actually, like, oh my god, Momoshiki's so crazy, and so is Sasuke and Naruto. At one point in the fight, he throws like red chakra chains and ties up Sasuke, and he thinks he has Sasuke. And Sasuke just uses his Rinnegan to switch places with him, and GG, like, it's done. Naruto punches him into the ground. Man, like, oh god, that episode was insane, man. I don't even know what to talk about, because the whole fight was beautiful. There was also the part where Momoshiki powers up, and he sends like these ground snakes towards Sasuke. He actually catches Sasuke with one of the snakes. Naruto yellow flashes himself over there and activates Kurama's QB mode, and yeah, like, he starts fighting Momoshiki, and Momoshiki's actually excited that he brought out the Nine Tails, because as we know, he's trying to get that Nine Tails. And he creates like a stone golem, which was in the movie. Let me not take that credit away, but wow. Now Sasuke uses his Susanoo and actually like slices Momoshiki. Well, he fused the Susanoo with Kurama, and they actually sliced the golem in half. And all you see is Momoshiki floating in the sky, pretty much defeated at that point. But that's when we get the most sadist scientist in the damn Naruto world, Katasuke, and his little assistant. They come in with a camera and they shoot off those ninja tools, like Rasengans, all these like fireballs, shadow clone jutsu. I mean, not shadow clone. What's it called? Shadow possessions. And Momoshiki's like, oh, thank you. Absorbs them, powers back up, and starts launching them back. Oh god, like this is insane, dog. So once again, Naruto and Sasuke, with the help of Boruto, have to take him down. But that's not before Momoshiki actually traps everybody in a damn shadow possession the size of, I don't know, the whole village pretty much. Not that big, but you know, it's huge. So nobody can move. He takes extra precaution with Naruto and he throws those chakra rods that Pain used to use and like not impales Naruto, but like holds him down so he can't even move. And that's when Sasuke, well, that's when Boruto actually remembers what Sasuke was telling him. With the help of Sasuke, which yells out his name, Boruto makes a little Rasengan, you know, the one that he loves to make, and actually flings it at Momoshiki. Momoshiki puts out his arm while everybody else is shadow possessed, and he's like once the Rasengan disappears due to Boruto's chakra nature, he's like, oh wow, it can't even reach me. And that's when it hits his face. Boom, knocks him down a little bit, frees up Naruto and Sasuke and the rest of the Kages, but you know, they're not doing much. So yeah. And this was the part which I really liked. Boruto goes up to his father and everybody's like, you see, like, you need to like be more brave. Nah, they didn't say that, but that's pretty much what they were implying. And that's when Momoshiki gets back up and he's like, I'm done playing with you guys. You guys are not gonna take me down. This is not your second chance. So Sasuke's like, okay guys, we only have one chance. I don't have to say this, but let's kick it up a notch, you know? Let's finish him off. Boruto and Naruto make their father-son Rasengan, and it just vanishes. And I'm like, I don't remember this from the movie, like, or the manga. I was kind of iffy. But what breaks down, like what happens next, is one of the greatest choreographed moments. Sasuke starts running towards Momoshiki. Momoshiki throws rods at him. He slices them, ching, 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 and he does all this cool, you know, Sasuke stuff. I'm a Sasuke fanboy, so yeah. Then I forgot what happened. So he ends up, I think he does Chidori, and he throws a kunai. He does Chidori, he throws a kunai. As the kunai is going to hit Momoshiki, Momoshiki grabs it with this arm. He does Chidori, and like Momoshiki tries to put his palm out, so Sasuke uses Rinnegan to switch the Chidori and the kunai's places. So the kunai actually goes through Momoshiki's Rinnegan on his arm, and the Chidori hits the other one. But he gets mad, so he just throws the rods at Sasuke, boop boop, and Sasuke gets stuck to the ground. That's when Boruto actually leaps into that battle, and he's like using shadow clones. He actually punch Momoshiki in the stomach, but like he's a god at this point, so he's not really gonna feel all that. He grabs Boruto, holds him up. He's like, "Wow, I told you you weren't gonna get a second chance." So, boof, shadow clone, and more shadow clones come attack Momoshiki. And one of them actually has, like, you know, his special eye. I don't know the name. And he's like, oh, is this a real you? Poof, it's not, but he does a little Rasengan to Momoshiki's rib. Poof. And at this point, Momoshiki's pissed off. He's heated. So yeah, I don't know where you see the real Boruto comes up with the giant Rasengan, father-son Rasengan. And then he's like, wow, you think this is gonna work on me? He does his own little, Momoshiki does his own Rasengan, the red one, and they actually clash, a huge chakra clash, because it's sending shockwaves and all this stuff, and yeah, like Momoshiki's like, he feels so confident that Boruto's not gonna beat him, and that's when like Boruto's sleeve rips off, his hand starts burning, and he pushes the out of it, like, and hits Momoshiki with it. And guys, I cannot believe I skipped this part, but tell me you guys weren't hyped when Boruto actually starts making the Rasengan with Naruto. And you see like flashbacks of old characters. We see Naruto's mom, Kushina, Minato, like Naruto through the ages. We even get to see Neji, like RP my boy Neji. Jiraiya, come on kid, like that was one of the hypest moments of the whole show, ever, of the whole series, Naruto and Boruto. Like that little sequence, I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried. Like that's how serious it was. But yeah, back to reality. So Momoshiki is defeated, and this is where, like, you know, I'm a manga purist. Like, I like the shows to follow along the manga. So they actually like change it up a little bit. Instead of him blasting off Momoshiki, which did happen, but afterwards Boruto walks into the crater and actually talks to Momoshiki. And this one, it's like a little, not like a vision, but like an inner thought experience, kind of, because Momoshiki's in Boruto's head, and he's like, those blue eyes, like he tells him a prophecy, like those blue eyes will cause you to lose everything, like crazy prophecies. And he actually tells him that once a god is defeated, that person's life will never be the same. The person who defeats the god will never be the same. So you'll see what happens. I don't know if you guys were watching on Crunchyroll. If you guys were, I would like you guys to go back and pause it when he's actually looking at his arm and his burnt up hand, because you can actually see a little like diamond mark on his hand, and that's gonna be very important later on, guys. So yeah. But yeah, man. Overall, great episode, man. I'm so happy I got to watch it. One of my favorite episodes in like a Boruto and Naruto. So yeah, guys, great episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Just a little quick, quick stuff. I actually want to show you guys before I like stop the video what actually I got this week in SuperCon. So man, this guy's Chris Kasuk Jonin. Great artist, man. I have like 5 of his works. I just don't have the little frames to put them up yet. But that's where my girlfriend bought me the JoJo's one from his store. And in SuperCon, I actually got this one. The one I've been waiting for, man. It explains all of Naruto in one go. Like, this is legendary. This guy's amazing. So yeah, we have part 1. And it goes up all the way to Shippuden through the war, and at the end it has Boruto and Naruto as a Hokage. So yeah, great work, man. Like, yeah. And I actually also bought this JoJo manga volume. So that's actually my first. So I'm gonna start collecting them. But yeah, guys. Yeah, that's all for today, guys. So, like I was saying earlier, let me know what your thoughts on this episode, because I know it didn't disappoint any of you guys. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe on the video, and to my channel, guys. Rafi 6 signing out. Peace.